Hey everyone, and welcome back to the podcast. Rachel, how are you doing today?
I'm doing fantastic, Michael. Really excited to be.
So let's kick things off with Splunk. What exactly is it, and why is it such a big deal in the security world?
Splunk is a SIEM tool, that's Security Information Event Management. It helps analyze all your logs, all your system events.
Logs and events, what are those exactly?
Every single action on a computer, everything you do, it generates a log. Splunk takes all that data.
And then it just looks for bad stuff.
Exactly. It finds suspicious events. If they're actually harmful, it escalates to an incident response team.
So it's like a security guard for your data.
Pretty much. It's crucial for SOC analysts. Splunk is one of the most famous SIEM tools out there.
Okay, so it keeps things safe. You mentioned email security earlier. How does Splunk tie into that?
Great question. We often need to restrict email domains to prevent security risks, like only allowing emails from your own company.
So outsiders can't just email in.
Right, or vice versa. Emails are a major attack vector for malware and ransomware, so this is vital.
How do you set that up in Splunk? Is it super complicated?
Not at all. You go to settings, then server settings, and then email domains. You can whitelist domains there.
So you'd put in your company's domain, like yourcompany.com.
Spot on. Then only emails from yourcompany.com can come in or go out. It really locks things down.
That's a smart way to stop phishing.
Precisely. There's also a configuration file option for it, the alert_actions.conf file.
A direct file edit.
Yeah, you'd modify the allowed domain list entry there. Either way, you restart Splunk to apply the changes.
So 2 ways to make sure no unauthorized emails slip through.
Exactly. It's all about tightening that security perimeter.
Okay, so we've tackled email security. Now, let's switch gears a bit. How do we create some basic visualizations in Splunk?
Right. To make a graph, you need a numerical and a non-numerical value. Without both, Splunk can't visualize anything.
Oh, so just raw log data won't cut it for a pretty chart.
Exactly. If you just search index equals internal, for example, and go to visualizations, it'll be empty.
Okay, so how do we get those numerical and non-numerical values then?
We use the top command. If you search for index equals internal pipe top file, Splunk will give you the most frequent files.
And it includes a count for each file, right? So the file name is non-numerical and the count is numerical.
Precisely. Now you can click on visualization and boom, your first basic graph is ready. You can change it to a pie chart or a line chart.
That's super cool. What if I only want to see the top 5 files, not all of them?
You can limit it. After top file, add limit equals 5.
Got it, because Splunk Search Processing Language is really strict with syntax.
Very strict. Even a small space can break it. So limit equals 5 is perfect for getting just those top 5.
And then the visualization will only show those 5. Amazing.
Yes, that's how you create basic, effective visualizations in Splunk.
Okay, so we've been doing a lot of searching. But when I look at the results, I see these terms: host, source, and Sourcetype. What's the deal with those?
These are super important for understanding your data. Host, source, source type, they help you pinpoint exactly where your logs are coming from.
So what's a host then?
Host is the machine where the data originated. Think of it as the computer or server that generated the log event.
Like my laptop SIEM, for example.
Exactly. If your laptop SIRAM created the log, SIRAM would be the host.
Got it. And source?
Source is the specific input on that host where the data was read from. So it's the actual file path or input.
Okay, so host is the machine, source is the file. What about source type?
Source type is the format or structure of that data. It tells Splunk how to interpret the log, how to break it down.
Like if it's a web server log versus a security log.
Precisely. It guides Splunk on how to parse the event and extract different fields for analysis.
So to simplify, host is the city, source is the post office, and source type is the language of the letter, right?
Yes, though don't use that analogy in an interview, but for understanding, that's a good way to imagine it.
No problem. So these 3 are key for filtering, right?
Absolutely. You can use them to narrow down your searches and focus on specific events. You saw how we did it with index internal, then added a specific source.
Yeah, the number of results dropped like crazy. It really helps focus. So that sidebar in Splunk, it seems like a big deal. What's actually happening there?
Oh, the sidebar is super crucial. It organizes all the data fields from your logs.
Organizes how?
Well, you see different icons, right? A hash sign means it's a number, a numerical value.
Like an actual number.
Exactly. And an A means it's an alphanumeric value, so letters and numbers.
Got it. So it tells me the data type just by looking at it.
Precisely. It's a quick visual cue for understanding your data at a glance.
But sometimes it says 625 more fields or something like that. What's up with those?
That's Splunk being smart. It detects all the fields, but only shows the most interesting ones by default.
What makes a field interesting then?
If a field appears less than, say, 20% of the time in your logs, Splunk considers it less significant. So it hides.
It just hides them.
Yeah, they're not statistically important or useful enough for immediate display. They're still there if you need them, just tucked away.
So it's like an intelligent filter, only showing me the relevant stuff first.
That's a perfect way to put it. It streamlines your analysis so you're not overwhelmed with less valuable data.
Wow, that makes so much sense for digging through tons of logs. Okay, so we've covered the basics. Now, how do we really level up our Splunk programming?
Right, let's get into advanced querying. We'll use stats, sort, and head.
Ooh, sounds powerful. What's stats do?
Stats gives you statistics, like a count of events per file. Instead of just listing logs, it aggregates them.
So it summarizes the data.
Exactly, it's like asking how many times did each file appear.
Got it, and then sort.
Like in SQL, sort organizes your results. You can sort by the count, for instance, to see the most frequent files.
So it orders them from highest to lowest.
You can specify ascending or descending. Then head comes in.
What's head for?
Head lets you grab just the top few results, like show me only the top 5 files with the most events.
Like a limit, but after sorting.
Precisely. This combination, stats, sort, head, is super useful for dashboards and deeper analysis.
So you wouldn't use this for a quick, simple search.
Not for quick searches. Those are better for top file. This is for when you need structured, summarized data.
Okay, so stats for aggregation, sort for ordering, head for limiting. That's a powerful trio.
It really is. It helps transform raw logs into actionable insights very quickly.
All right, I think that covers it.
Yeah, definitely.